I just want to address a couple things here. Just Aspen, right?
Yep.
You said you've been single for 6 years.
Yeah.
What did you tell me in your Instagram message? You said that nobody's caught your eye. Was that it?
Yeah, there's been
Closer to the mic, please.
There's been one person in probably close to 6 years that I thought there would be like a chance with.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there hasn't been any guys approaching me. There's been nobody that I felt like was really trying to be in a relationship with me. I'm not on the dating apps. I don't want to be on the dating apps. I have been on them before, but they were just depressing and I hated it. And then somebody reached out to me and I talked to him for a little bit and then he said to me, I can't find anything wrong with you. That's what he said to me. I can't find anything wrong with you. And then he didn't want to hold me back type of thing. That was the one guy in the 6 years that I actually like had feelings for. And so here I am.
How many, do you guys went on dates or?
Yeah, we hung out.
What's the period of time that you guys spent together?
Probably like 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a somewhat decent amount of time.
Yeah, it's longer than some people's relationships. And it wasn't.
But it wasn't a relationship.
It was never like official, but it was like we were talking consistently and I enjoyed it. And it was like, I was like growing feelings for this guy. And then actually what happened was he went out of town and I took his mom out to lunch. And I was like, I'm going to have your mom tell me everything about you that you haven't told me. And then that was like too much for him because he was in a relationship for like a long time. And anyways, that's like that kind of, I think it was moving too fast for him. And so that's what happened.
So you've been single basically for 6 years. You say nobody's caught your eye. So there's been no men that have showed interest in you, or just of the men that have shown interest in you?
I don't get messages from people. I've had a few guys.
Nothing in person?
Well, I work in the ER, and so there's
meth heads just like trying to hit on you while they're getting resuscitated?
Yeah, that happens.
That's okay.
Yeah, old guys, whatever, like they make comments and whatever. But
Doctors,
I'm there to do my job.
Paramedics?
Nope.
Nothing?
Not one firefighter, not one paramedic.
On that,
there was
actually.
No, I'm serious.
If you were attracted to him, you would give him your number at work.
If I was attracted to him?
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah,
but they didn't ask. They didn't follow me on Instagram.
You said you were there for your job, but if the right guy came in, you'd give him your number, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
I'm
just waiting for that to happen.
So going forward, how do you want to like meet a guy? Like, do you want to meet him by like complete accident? Like,
I don't care how it is. Every time I go on the dating apps, I'll spend like 3 days on it, match with people, which it's hard for me to swipe right on somebody. But I don't think that they're serious. At least the guys that I match with aren't serious.
So what do you see like in a guy? Like, what do you want
What do I want in a guy? All right, guys. Let's talk about this.
I love how the girl with the 4-month ever relationship is going to fix it for you.
Thank you. Thanks for trying. Thanks for trying.
No, please like, do. I'm enjoying it.
A lot of people have types, and a lot of things like work for other people, and it don't work for other people.
No, for sure. Run it.
He has to love The Office. It's like a priority for me. I love God.
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
The Office, like
the first thing
I'm
you
kidding.
mentioned.
I'm kidding.
Oh, girl, I thought you were talking about Your Office.
No,
you talking about the show The Office.
Yeah, duh.
I was confused.
Why would I want him to love The
it was a
Office?
joke. Okay.
I want him to love The Office, Michael Scott.
Yeah. I mean, if
Anyways.
he doesn't, he's a psychopath, obviously. So,
Yes,
yeah, that
thank
makes
you.
sense.
So
yeah,
I have
for
some
sure.
people that agree with me.
I have to
That's
piss.
like a.
I have
Oh,
to piss.
she needs to.
I have to pee.
What?
No. Sorry.
Wait.
What else?
You can get up and go.
What else does he have to have? What's the criteria?
No, I just said I
For
have
me?
to pee.
Yeah.
The criteria. I need somebody that loves God and takes that seriously, and that's really
Like,
okay. And then
like how? Like going to church every day, like every
Well,
Sunday.
for me, it's not about church. It's about like a spiritual connection that he has with God.
A relationship.
That's what it is for me. A relationship with God. And
Doesn't matter what religion. If he's Hindu and you're Catholic.
yeah, he
that's
needs to
good.
love the Bible.
Oh, okay,
The
so
word
we
of
gotta
God.
specify.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. That's what I want. And
Can't be a Buddhist.
no.
Hindu. No. I see.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want.
Are you waiting until marriage?
I am now.
Huh?
She is now.
I am
She's
now.
reformed.
To have sex.
Yeah, I don't want to have any kind of sexual relationship with anybody before my marriage.
Okay. But you have had sex before, because you said you are
Yes.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that's going to make it harder to find someone who's willing to wait?
No.
What is it about now?
Do I
that's
think
changed
someone
things
that
where-
is willing to wait? Well, I think
Well,
that's going to help me weed people out.
Well, I mean,
Clearly, it's working.
Oh, so I should go sleep around?
No,
No.
I'm not saying you should. I'm just
Okay.
saying that that's going to definitely filter out.
Yeah, and that's something that I take seriously, and I think that it has filtered a lot of people out. Like, that's not a boundary that.
Why are you doing
you
it
tell them
now
that
and
on
you
the
weren't
first date?
before?
No,
You don't tell them on the first date that you're not
no,
going to.
I wouldn't even. Naturally, God comes up in conversations that I have because it's such a personal part of my life, but it's never like, "Are you a Christian? Do you love
not
God?"
your religious conviction. The fact that you will not be partaking in sexual
No,
intercourse, no matter how well the date
no,
goes.
I don't start off with that.
But at what point do you inform the guy that that's the case?
Maybe like the second or
Second date?
third, like yeah,
Michael,
probably around
yeah.
then.
Do you really believe her?
Your Honor.
You think I'm lying?
Counselor, I'm just trying to.
No,
think
find
I'm
out.
I don't
lying?
know. I don't think you're
Thank you.
actively lying. I think that if he sat in front of you and you like really had strong feelings for him, you would do it for sure. Yeah, I
Sleep with
do.
him?
Yeah, you would. Especially because it's going to take that kind of dude for you to want to marry him anyway. Like, he's going to be bad boy. He's not going to be like some punk that's like, oh, yeah, let's read the Bible.
Well, then again, like,
Well,
it's not
when he
like
comes.
just.
Yeah,
if you
exactly,
can do
exactly.
Right, you
We'll
know,
cross
like,
the bridge when it comes.
Yeah, you'll cross it hard. What's that?
Do you want to find out the hard way, or you want to find out?
Yeah,
like,
she does.
Before marriage,
Find
She
out
does.
what?
like if
Bro, I love the church
he's really
girls,
good
bro.
in bed.
What?
If what?
If
If
he's
he's
good
really
in bed,
good in
that's
bed,
what she's
like-
asking.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
You're not worried about that?
No, I'm not worried about that.
Why the fuck would someone be worried about whether or not someone's good in bed? That doesn't really. Like you should judge people based on the content of their character, not whether or not their dick works.
Oh, it's right here.
I'm not saying it's just.
Well,
if
Is
they're
that
good
something-
in bed,
Is that something
it's-
that you take like really seriously? Like they have to be good in bed, and like it has to be the first time. If he's not good in bed the first night, then you're just gonna.
Hold on just a sec.
Mike Davis donated $200.
There we go.
Michael Sartain is the type of dude to steal your watch and help you look for it. That's not his girl. It's a seeking arrangements paid actor. Great to see Waller, one of the brightest, based minds walking the planet. Send regards to Tate for me.
Yo, Mike Davis, thank you for the big $200 donation, man. Thank you so much. By the way, if anybody's curious, Eric, could you swap the angle? This is Mike Davis here.
Oh, you're showing a picture.
We have, he's like one of our longtime supporters, so we have a photo of him in the studio. That's him in his Burger King outfit. He owns like 300 Burger Kings on the East Coast. So thank you for tuning in
incredible.
tonight.
And-
Michael, do you have a response to?
Oh no, Kylie, babe, you're a paid actor. Did you know that? We're not in a relationship. None of this is real.
Wow.
I guess it must be difficult for him.
Where's
to deal
my
with that.
money? I need, where is it?
Oh,
man?
where's the
That's so
paycheck?
funny.
I'll
That's
be
hilarious.
sure to tell Tate hello, and I still have my watch so far. So.
Yeah, still have it.
Right?
Yeah. Actually, I just wrote Tate right before this. We started the show, so yeah, we'll say what's up to him for
Damn,
Mike,
where's my
and I'll
watch?
stop by Burger King for you.
Wait a minute.
300 Burger Kings? That's bad boy, though. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Low key, can I have a crown? Can you ask him for a crown? I'm gonna be flying soon. I want the Burger King crown.
Isn't there
I
like
can-
300 Burger Kings being shut down though, like around the U.S.? Or no? I think so, right?
Specifically, the Burger King crown. I'm gonna be going on a flight soon.
So are you looking for guys at Bible study, or are you still looking for them on Tinder? Because you mentioned Tinder just a little while ago.
I was on Tinder, and I'm looking for him anywhere. He can show up anywhere. Like when I would spend the time on
Tinder's
Tinder,
where you default to, or
when I'm sad. I'm like,
okay.
man, like nothing's happening, and so I go on there, create my little profile, get a little attention, and then I'm like, this is not how it's gonna happen.
Have you
Like,
tried-
it's
Feel
not
worse
gonna be on
afterwards?
Tinder.
Good
It's not
dopamine
gonna be on
Yourself
Tinder.
out there, though?
Have you?
Like,
Yeah,
besides,
yeah, like-
besides the apps, like, have you ever like walked up to somebody and been like, hey, like, I think you're cute, like this and this and that? Like, have you ever tried that, or do you? are you
I
afraid of
think that I'm just naturally friendly and outgoing. I'm not gonna go up and say like, hey. I would say, hey, we should hang out sometime, but I would never say, here's my number. You should
No, not
call
like
me."
that.
So you're
more
not a
as a-
direct person. So you're an indirect person.
Sure.